last video, what did we do? This is going to be a long video, unfortunately, guys, today, because there was a lot going on. Right, we're in Cologne, or Keylon, whichever one you want to call it. On my set nav it comes up as Keylon. K-O-I-L-N. That might be correct, I don't know. Anyway, situation report is Cologne.
Navigation resumed.
I need to get some diesel. As you all know from the last video, I did the diesel. I really need some diesel on. You join me on Tuesday afternoon, and it is 22. And we're in the yard. In the last video, you know what happened. We left Dreams, had a radiator hose leak, and there was a few issues.
Navigation resumed.
But we're all good now. I just need to tank up with some fuel. We're still in Gracie Mae, as you'll know from the last video, a couple of videos in fact. Breaking our hazards on. Yeah, this one's a bit of a long video, guys, because we have got a lot of driving today. We need to be in Sweden today, preferably. Denmark would be okay. I'll take Denmark if I have to, but I prefer to be in Sweden. I want to build up, please. Oh my good lord. This is going to be expensive. Listening to air up, make sure I've got air before I leave. And I'll do one more fuel up. I'm going to switch you guys off for a sec, and I'm going to move you locate. In fact, can I do it with you guys? No, I can't. Well, you guys, I'm going to flip you guys around, and I'll talk to you shortly. I've just burnt up some air. It's getting there slowly. Before I just fill it with some air and with some more fuel. Guess what? I need to have an overnight rest period. I don't need to have an actual driving break for another hour and a half yet. But on here I need to have a break. So hopefully I can find somewhere. That looks a little on the busy side. Oh, you're right, sorry.
Navigation resumed.
So I'm not sorry enough, but I don't need a seatbelt on at the moment. Oh, that's singular. Ah, you stole my spot. Stupid daft. Oh, tanker's there. Now, these are quite evenly laid out, actually, to be fair. I try to go through the bigger spots because then that way, if I need to, if I can then have like a mini garden almost. Yeah, I've got a mini garden. Woohoo. I just don't have a bathroom, that's what I need now. See if I can look at something if I need to. Right guys, I'm going to leave you here in a bit of a time lapse, and I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Oh, I'll do a trap right off for you. Talk to you in a bit. Just been on the phone with my colleague who I'm running convoy with. We've hatched a bit of a plan. He's about 15 minutes ahead of me, so he's going to have a 15-minute break. And in that, while he's having his 15-minute break, I'm going to try and catch up. And then, well, he's going to have a 45-minute break. I'm probably going to have a 45 as well. But my colleague has now decided that he wants to have a bit of a sleep, so he's taking an hour off, so I'll be back out on the roads before him. However, we have a slight change of plan. We are now collecting a load en route to go to Solitaire. It doesn't have a huge amount of driving on. It's just slightly annoying with where the location is. And yes, I know I've just passed some services. It's not these services, it's the next services. But everything seems to be going okay. I do know that when we are back, we have got about 2 weeks in between us coming back from Sweden and us going to the US. I'm off for 1 week, and the other week I am going to be in the 770S Scania for the whole week. So there's going to be some interesting videos with that. So stay tuned for that. It won't be our own vehicle. It's only well, it is our vehicle, but I haven't personally driven it yet. So I'm really looking forward to driving it. The lights are all LED. It's an automatic. It's a mid-lift, and it's the big cab. So it's a big sleepy cab. Tons of storage. I just can't wait to get behind the wheel of it. Really can't. We know we're stopping for fuel here, we're stopping for fuel somewhere else. But we're stopping here for a break because I'm actually rapidly running out of hours. I need to have at least, I need to have a driving break. Let's see, to do a quick check how many hours I've got left. So I managed to fit in a 15 earlier of a working break. So, give a sec. I have got 20... Right, okay. So we have a working break around 3 o'clock. Other than that, we are all good. Well, at least half an hour. So yeah, we'll probably stop up here somewhere. We'll probably pasta or something like that for lunch. As per normal, because it's a quick and easy thing to make. And I really do not like cooking up a gas cooker. I really don't. I really detest it. Thankfully, in the US, we've actually got a little Belts kitchen in the Kenworth and the Volvo actually. Unfortunately, you can't see it because it's behind the driver's seat, and I can't sit that far backwards. And there's a fold-up one and everything, so it's quite a little tiny bit of kit to have. Because then that way you can cook in the warmth where it's dry. Without really too much concern, just make sure you open it or crack the window or let it wet. Not like smash it, but like that. Because trust me, it gets smoky and warm. Very warm. Oh, Circle K, I didn't realise Circle K was here. Wicked. Oh, my colleagues picked a really good spot. Oh, this is awesome. Fantastic views. And the bell. I have no idea what this is off. Right, let me grab some diesel. That's job number 1. Oh, battery in the pocket. Oh, come on. The turbo's going on bit slightly. Okay, I know it's going because it died on me yesterday. Sorry. Yeah, the turbo's starting to go on this, so I need to go into the source if I've got a turbo, because I think the turbo's failing. So that's the other reason for the slight reroute. Anyway guys, I'll talk to you all once I've had a break, and I'll see you guys shortly. Okay, right, I've just had a 45-minute well, I said a 45-minute break, which is now turned into about an hour and 93-minute break. Had a slight disaster, and a bolt which I was using to hold one of my armrests on fell out, so I've just been trying to sort that out for the last little bit. Anyway, I hit up, that's off break. The plan of action is, crack on a little bit further. It is currently 6 PM and we're really going to run for another couple of hours and then call it quits on here. I've managed to nab in a 30-minute, well, I say 30, I could have, technically talking, had a working break now as well. But I didn't. Because technically talking I was working, it counts as other work, so see if we speaker back on. Right, at this junction I'm going to pull up and put my speaker on. Probably getting off at this junction anyway.
Keep to the right. And then take the exit on the right.
Second time it's rained now today. That's not too bad. Come on. You don't play ball? I hate some of these junctions because some of them are ridiculous. Oh, that sounds right. Coming back, we're going to be going via a depot in France, up in between Le Mans, Le Havre area and Calais. It's a hazardous materials depot, and I don't have hazmat training, so I don't quite know what's in store. I have though been told I am not allowed to film. Well, they've said I can film if I would like to, and they're more than happy for me to film within their premises. I just have no idea what I'm collecting. So it's going to be a little bit of a mystery. I've put in a request for further info. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see what potentially could be in store for me. I'd suspect it'll probably be used packaging. If it is used packaging, or say something heading to London or Southampton, or in the office, and I got one of the other guys to do it, who are either a local driver or who are a tramper and are in the area. Right, I need to head straight on. Oh, don't get it. Because I need to swim around in Edgeburg, because
take the first exit.
I can't make this turn very easily. I'm coming from this direction, so I've got to turn round. Because some of the roads are a little bit tight.
Navigation resumed.
It is called a short shift, but I could potentially be collecting a load now. So we'll pull up and find out. I'll make a phone call to the office.
At the roundabout, take the fourth exit.
This roundabout's also an absolute pain. I won't be tonight, I'll tell you right now. At least we're in Denmark. To be fair, I could have made it here last week, but I was shattered. By the time I got to Reims, that I didn't think. Me and my colleague were both shattered. So we decided it would probably be safer if we just parked up.
Take the second exit.
Right. Let's remember where I'm going here. I am ignoring the sat nav right now. Because I know around this part very, very well.
Navigation resumed.
If you've been following me for a while, you know I often end up delivering here.
Please turn around.
Especially when I used to be based out of Manchester. We used to do Manchester to over here quite frequently, and Hull to blah blah blah. Yeah. Grimsby or Hull? Don't remember. We were on the ferry from Hull, but 99% of the time we would be collecting, either running over empty coming back for load, or we would be going over loaded and coming back empty. I don't know if we're going to be collecting tonight or not, which is why I'm not parking yet. Right, let me make a phone call to the office. I'll get back to you guys shortly. Okay, right, we have a collection. It's a 2-hour run from here now. So we need to get our belts on and get going. It's quite a run and it's a multi-drop.
Turn left.
Oh.
And then turn right.
Run load. Okay. Right location, run load. I knew they would do that to me. Run load. Load not until tomorrow morning, early hours. Please be up for 9 AM. Okay. Right, so we can park up. Yeah. I have a vague idea of what we're collecting. I suspect we are collecting a load of either peas or empty pallets. So I know it's from farm, and that's about as much info as I've got, and it's site. It's not Arda, it's a different firm. Alright, let's take some reversing action. I'm at a really awkward angle. I always seem to end up parking at really awkward angles. Don't know. Now I've had another warning light come up on dash, so I'm going to hit the trailer and see if I can run and find a mechanic real quick. Alright, I see it on the map. Ooh, actually yeah, it is better. Okay, this should be fun. Okay, because we've pretty much doubling back on ourselves, we've got to drop here. Right, okay, so it's actually only shows turn port and turn around. Okay. This could be fun and games. Right, I'm not going to film this part because I've got to actually go into a container docks, which I'm not allowed to film in. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit. Okay, you join me at 5 AM. We're darting our way to a collection. I've done some work for some rear lights. Oh, that's all good. On the back of the U of Gracie Mae. For some reason,
turn left.
For some reason my steering feels really loose right now, so I've been fiddling about with it and I still have not figured out what's causing it. We're not collecting from Arda, unfortunately today, we're collecting from another farm that's about, we're just under an hour and a half away from it now. I need to try and make a bit of lost time from this morning, from earlier on, from when I had the slight issues. And then obviously with the steering being this loose, it's making driving quite difficult at times. Especially when you need to turn really sharply. Anyway guys, I'm going to put some music back on and I'll talk to you guys when we get nearer the collection. Ooh, these are new. Anyway guys, I'll talk to you in a bit. Through the back door. Okay, we are about 20 minutes.
650 feet, turn left.
20 minutes away from the farm. Sorry, about 10 minutes away from the farm. I thought I'd bring you guys in with me. This could be. Oh, this looks fun and games. I think once I'm loaded, I'm going to try and fix and get the steering a bit tighter on this. I'll fiddle up a few settings. I'm certainly not going to race it down here. It's probably good actually.
In 650 feet, turn left.
Certainly a road you don't want to be bashing down here at 90k now. Oh! I came off of this very, very suddenly. This should be interesting coming out of here. Yeah, because we're going to be quite heavy.
Feet, turn right.
Oh, that looks quite busy actually in there. I don't know how well it picks up on the camera, but it's quite busy in the yard.
In 650 feet, turn left.
This is really the last thing you want to see. I reckon we might get tripods coming out of there. Right, I'm going to fiddle
You
around
have
with.
arrived at your destination.
What I think I'll do is I'll fiddle around with the steering sensitivity and a few other bits and pieces as well. It's a multi-drop, I know that amount. So we've got 3. And sides. I think we've got 3 drops this morning. This is mental. Trying to find your way around this farm. Oh my guys, we're not such a farm at all. This could be fun and games. It really is fun and games. Yikes. I'm not going to get down there easily. If I never. I've got, because we had to order myself a full set of the G29 again. If I need to, at the weekend, if I'm off, that is. To be fair, I could play that Saturday morning real quick. Because my first collection of Saturday isn't until 10 AM. I'll find another way. Oh dear me. WS, fridge. So I think we're about here. Yeah. Right guys, what I'm going to do
Proceed to the highlighted route.
is
Navigation
fiddle out here for a minute and just try and sort this out. I'll get back to you guys in just a minute. Okay, I've just completed my, this will be fun, a 32-minute break. Give a sec. I've got stuff falling down everywhere right now. Sorry guys, just bear with me. I've just been on the phone to them, and this could be interesting. They've put me in for first thing tomorrow morning. Yeah, it turns out that potentially it could be a transmission issue, but we're not 100% sure. He says, the mechanic says that what we need to do is just park up and bring it in first thing tomorrow morning. If it goes into link mode, tell him. Because it could be that the clutch lining's affecting, or the clutch from the automatic could be damaging the manual shifting, but we honestly don't know. So yeah, could be anything. So it's always fun and games with this trip with Gracie Mae. So yeah, let's see if she actually manages to. It's tight. I'm not going to go out with 6th gear now, because if I do, I'm probably not going to have to downshift very easily. This weather does it absolutely poorly. He says he's going to be in as early as he possibly can get in, and he'll work my truck first as soon as I arrive. Just really nice of the guy, actually, to be fair. Originally he said that it would be 8 AM minimum at the earliest, but as soon as I said I'm on international tramping duties, he just went, okay. So, that's it for now, guys. As soon as I've got an update for you in the morning, I will report back to you. So I'll talk to you guys in the morning. Okay, unfortunately I've been here now for a good few hours. Wasn't good news at all. Unfortunately there was major damage to the transmission. In short, what had happened was, when this was originally built, this was built as an automatic, not a manual. When the engine fire happened, what wasn't noticed was that there was a compression issue. The compression issue then got fixed, and then obviously yesterday the clutch started to fail. There is an issue in the hydraulic lines, which has caused a bit of a nightmare beyond repair. So we've just had to replace and get in a brand spanking new opti-cruise transmission. So we're back, we're hopefully hit the roads in a minute. I'm just letting it idle, so it up to temperature without me having to rev up the engine really. I'll maintain up with fuel, and I'll talk to you guys in just a moment. Well, or in a bit, when we're back out on the roads. So I'll talk to you all in a bit.
Daddy only let me drive on a dirt road. Blacktop was off limits way back then. I remember that first day we hit that interstate. That highway got up underneath my skin, and I've been rolling ever since. Love to hear those big wheels whine, 'cause my windshield sees the world that my rear view leaves behind. Shifting gears, I love that sound. I top off my tanks and coffee, put the hammer right back down. Yeah, this is who we are and how we roll out on the big road. I've seen this whole country on this big road. My office has one hell of a view. I really like your town, I'd love to stick around, but I'm just a gypsy rambling, passing through. Lord knows that's the truth. I love to hear those big wheels whine, 'cause my windshield sees the world that my rear view leaves behind. Shifting gears, I love that sound. I top off my tanks and coffee, put the hammer right back down. Yeah, this is who we are and how we roll out on the big road. I love to hear those big wheels whine, 'cause my windshield sees the world that my rear view leaves shifting gears, I love that sound. I top off my tanks and coffee, put the hammer right back down. Yeah, this is who we are and how we roll. Out on the big road, out on the big road.
Okay, I am going to plough on for a bit and try and get us out of here. But as even though I don't know how well you can see me, unfortunately the other forward-facing camera is full of storage. I've just been escorted by a service station up right now because I'm having to go the wrong way because I need to park up. Spoken to my colleague, we've decided parking in some services tonight. We were going to get a bit further, but unfortunately both of us are don't really want to go into 10-hour driving unless we absolutely have to, because tomorrow, what's tomorrow's going to be? Friday the 19th of March, we're going to be doing a 10-hour run anyway, so we might as well save that for tomorrow. So we've made a fairly decent dent into the drive, but not as far as what we wanted to get. It's more light on here. Obviously not as far as we wanted to get after the whole transmission gearbox hoo-ha, which was all fun and games. Bearing in mind I arrived at 3 o'clock, it was 5:30. Yeah, it was about, we were there for about 3 hours. So I could drive till 9 o'clock tonight if I wanted to. I don't see the point in that. I think I'm fairly tired as it is. I'm doing what was it, 8.5 hours of driving now already. Plus I had the multi-drop, so I think it's reasonably reasonable to say that I'm going to park up for the night here. I don't think it's, between me and Chris, we've both figured that it's probably not ideal for either of us to continue driving tonight. Yeah, I started later than what I planned on. I started at 9:30. I finished at 7:30, but I ended up oversleeping. Oversleeping this morning, so yeah. Anyway guys, I tried recording an outro on the other camera. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough storage. So if you've enjoyed today's video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you have any comments, queries or concerns, or you want to ask me any questions for a Q&A, I've had to delay it slightly because I'm running a little bit behind on editing. Please leave them in the comments. A Q&A will be coming out should be coming out with myself, Will, Daz and Pete from Fifth Wheel Vlogs, from Fifth Wheel Trucking Vlogs. At some point, we're just not entirely sure when yet. We're just working out the final details. But if you guys have got any questions you want to ask me, please leave them in the comments, and we'll do our best to, and I will do my best to answer them for you as soon as I possibly can. Anyway guys, take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye.